Hello and welcome to episode 661 of the Our Lady of Fatima podcast. It is my pleasure to be with you this evening. My name is Terrence M. Stanton. We are recording on Saturday, September 23rd, 2023, in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ. Let us begin with the great Saint Alphonsus Liguori's prayer to the Most Blessed Virgin Mary to obtain her patronage. O my most holy Mother, I see the graces which thou hast obtained for me, and I see the ingratitude of which I have been guilty towards thee. An ungrateful soul is no longer worthy of favors. But I will not on this account distrust thy mercy, which is greater than my ingratitude. O my great advocate, pity me. Thou dispensest all the graces which God grants to us miserable creatures, and for this purpose he has made thee so powerful, so rich, and so benign. He has done so that thou mightest succor us in our miseries. Ah, Mother of Mercy, leave me not in my poverty. Thou art the advocate of the most miserable and guilty criminals who have recourse to thee. Defend me also, who recommend myself to thee. Say not that my cause is too difficult to be gained, for all causes, however desperate, when defended by thee, are gained. In thy hands, then, do I place my eternal salvation. To thee do I entrust my soul. It was lost. Thou, then, by thy intercession hast to save it. I wish to be inscribed amongst thy most devoted servants. Reject me not. Thou seekest the miserable to relieve them. Abandon me not, who am a wretched sinner and who have recourse to thee. Speak for me. Thy Son does all that thou askest him. Take me under thy protection. That is all that I ask. Yes, for if thou protectest me, I fear nothing. I do not fear my sins, for thou wilt obtain me a remedy for the evil they have done me. I do not fear the devils, for thou art more powerful than all hell. I do not even fear Jesus, my judge himself, for by a single prayer of thine he is appeased. I only fear that by my negligence I may cease to recommend myself to thee and thus be lost. It is true that these graces are too great for me, who have not deserved them, but they are not too great for thee, who art so much loved by God. Hence he grants thee all that thou askest. Thou hast only to speak, and he denies thee nothing. Pray then to Jesus for me. Tell him that thou protectest me, and then he is sure to pity me. My mother, in thee do I trust. In this hope I shall live in peace, and in it I wish to die. Live Jesus our love, and Mary our hope. Speaking of hope, I wanted to take a look today at a very hopeful article which was published yesterday on Friday, September 22nd at LifeSite News, located at lifesitenews.com. This is entitled, High School Football Team Goes Viral for Singing Ave Maria After Each Game. We Want to Glorify God. San Marcos, California. A Southern California Catholic high school football team has gone viral for its decision to honor the Blessed Virgin Mary by singing Ave Maria together after every game. In a video posted to social media on September 12th, the high school football team at the classical, traditional Catholic St. Joseph Academy in San Marcos, California, sang the Hail Mary in Latin together after a game. Team captain said they intend to make this a tradition after every game to glorify God in all they do. The football team, called the Crusaders, recently began a partnership with an organization called Virtue Equals Strength, which describes itself as a Catholic program that engages the hearts and minds of your students, helping them to learn the virtues, love our Lord, live the faith. In an article profiling the team's decision to join in prayer to the Blessed Virgin, Virtue Equals Strength said St. Joseph Academy has an amazing Catholic identity and has created an atmosphere where the students truly become Catholic leaders who love our Lord, our Blessed Mother, the Mass, and our Catholic faith. The idea to sing the Ave Maria came from one of the players, Paulo, who floated the new tradition as a way to consecrate all our actions back to God, according to team captain Isaac in a separate video. Virtue Equals Strength, said Paulo brought the idea to his athletic director and assistant football coach, John Murray, and John encouraged him to share the idea with the captains. The Crusaders now sing the Ave Maria together after every game. It's been really inspiring, said another team captain, Andrew. We hope to make it a tradition after every game. Obviously, as being proud Catholics and going to this amazing school, we want to do things that are special to our faith and to our Mother Mary because that's an important aspect of our lives. Isaac noted that the Crusaders purchased new football player jerseys last year with the acronym AMDG on the back to signify the Latin phrase ad maiorem Dei gloriam, or for the greater glory of God, something he said the students at St. Joseph Academy also write at the top of all their papers for school. That's why we play football. We want to glorify God on the field through our actions and being a really good football team, the team captain said. A little bit about the culture of our school. We have all these sports programs, and through these sports programs, we strive to reach a higher level of virtue, Andrew explained. Especially us playing on the football team. It's so important to us to be true to our Catholic identity and grounded in the faith in everything that we do. He said that focus as a football player has helped make the team great young men playing under great coaches and the great staff of the school. Isaac added that St. Joseph Academy offers daily Mass and provides a chapel for Eucharistic adoration. He said he has seen his head coach in the Adoration Chapel a ton of times, so we know he's committed to his faith. The football captain said his coach's faith, it's inspiring to see because he's not soft. We're a tough football team. We're very disciplined, and it's really hard. Football's a very challenging sport. And I think that's a part of the reason there's been so much grace for us this season, every season, because we're all in it together, but we're also bonded primarily by our faith. Isaac said that bond has helped make everyone on the team a better Catholic. Andrew encouraged others to develop their own traditions on their team. In conclusion, both boys said that young men and women must strive to glorify God and be light of the world. Well, that is awesome. That is truly awesome, and I'm not familiar with this school, knew nothing about them until reading this article. And you can head on over to LifeSite News and check out the videos for yourself. Once again, the title of the article was High School Football Team Goes Viral for Singing Ave Maria After Each Game. We want to glorify God. And absolutely, in everything that we do, friends, we should honor our Lord and Our Lady. And religion can't just be something that we do on Sunday. It has to be a 24/7, 365 thing. And we have to both walk the walk and talk the talk. We have to be about the work of the Lord in everything that we do. It can't just be something that happens on the weekends. So God bless these young men for doing what they do and honoring our Lord and Our Lady. I'm sure Jesus and the Blessed Mother are very pleased by all of this. So good job to those young men at St. Joseph Academy in San Marcos, California. And I would like to conclude by once again mentioning Helping Autism through Learning and Outreach, available on the web at halo-soma.org. Please tune in also to episodes 277 and 548 of the Our Lady of Fatima podcast to learn more about RPM, which is an acronym for Rapid Prompting Method, a system of communication for non-speakers. Just as sign language was a revolutionary breakthrough for the deaf in terms of their being able to communicate, Braille, of course, doing the same for being able to read for the blind. Well, for communication purposes, RPM has been a lifesaver, a game changer, nearly miraculous, whatever term you'd like to use to describe it. Rapid Prompting Method has just been phenomenal in the lives of non-speakers. Before my niece Brielle was 8 years old, roughly, we didn't even know her favorite color. And now we know she's a comprehensive genius who can compose music. She's brilliant in that regard. She's highly skilled when it comes to mathematics. She's a wonderful poet. She has so many interests and abilities, and we would have known none of these things were it not for RPM. And you can also think about how frustrated you would be if you were in that situation when you couldn't even tell people what you wanted for dinner, let alone what's your favorite sports team? Where do you want to go on vacation? What are your hopes and dreams? Just having a conversation about anything, the simple things in life that we all take for granted, those of us who can speak. Communication is a human right, and we have to get out of the line of thinking where only people who can speak are allowed to communicate. That's not true. Communication is for everyone. It's a fundamental human right, and non-speakers have every right to communicate that speakers do. So we need to get this information out there because you can't use a tool unless you know about it. So get this out there. If you have family, if you have friends who have non-speakers in their lives, this is truly changing lives for the better. Once again, halo-soma.org and episodes 277 and 548 of the Our Lady of Fatima podcast. Thank you very kindly for listening. May God bless each and every one of you, and I'll be back tomorrow with another program of the Our Lady of Fatima podcast. Goodbye, and God love you.